I'm going to show you how to replace the engine air filter on this 2008 Nissan Frontier. This will be very similar for other Nissan models like the Xterra and Pathfinder, and even similar to other makes. Today I'm going to be replacing the filter with an OEM Nissan engine air filter. In the video description, I will put the Nissan part number and a link to the product. Open the hood of the vehicle and locate the air filter housing box. In this case, ignore that K&N sticker. This was a Fram air filter that was installed before, and like I said, we're going to be putting in a Nissan OEM one. So pop the little clips on the side that hold the airbox closed, and then you'll notice 3 little tabs on the engine side of the housing. Pull the top of the airbox away from the engine and release those tabs that fit into 3 holes. Then remove the old Fram air filter. This one's pretty dirty, as you can see. Visually, the old Fram air filter and the new Nissan OEM filter do look similar. Visually, the big difference is that orange rim. On the old Fram one, it kind of like overlaps it more than the Nissan OEM one. And then who knows if the Fram one quality of the filtration is good. This is supposedly a high mileage Fram version, higher than the mileage on the Nissan OEM one. But for any filter, I've been sticking to the OEM ones on any make and model. After removing the plastic covering from the new air filter, slip it back into the airbox with the metal mesh side facing upward. You also could take the time to wipe down the inside of this airbox and clean out any debris that's in there. Every time I change the air filter on this vehicle, I've had a hard time getting a proper seal on the engine side of the airbox. The orange rim of the air filter always likes to pop through. So the first thing you got to do is line up those 3 tabs on the engine side of the air filter housing. There's 3 little holes and the tabs line up inside. Here you can see the air filter is fully seated inside. Those closing tabs are still loose, but then you come to this side. Those are the 3 tabs that I'm talking about. You can see the orange brim is poking through, and especially in the middle. Don't go taking a screwdriver to this, trying to pry it in. What you need to do is apply proper leverage. Take your left hand on the bottom of the air housing and your right hand on the top of the air housing. As long as those tabs are lined up with the holes, apply pressure, pulling the bottom towards you and the top towards the engine, and kind of wiggle it, and that'll get the top of the airbox to fully seat over that air filter. Now I secured both those airbox clips, and just because some of the orange is poking out, it probably is sealed because it is pretty tight, but I don't like seeing any orange there. So because there's still a little bit, I'm gonna do it all over again, and I'm gonna really wiggle it, really get it in there. Obviously without breaking anything, because all this stuff is plastic, but I'm gonna try to wiggle that top piece and get it over. Again, I don't like using the screwdriver because it could bend the plastic housing. And now you can see that that middle tab is pretty much covering all that it can. I can't get it any more covered than how it is right there. You might even notice that over time driving your vehicle, especially on bumpy roads, it'll come loose again, but I'm gonna make it as good as possible right now. So the tabs now are closed on the fender side of the airbox. This is fully seated as far as I could possibly get it. It seems like it's sealed up nice. If the air filter wasn't totally needing changing at this point, you could knock out a lot of the dust and put it back in, but obviously this one looks pretty bad and I'm gonna replace it. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Any links to products used will be in the video description. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment.